Hey everybody, this is Dave Wellman with Exit Realty Fireside on the corner of Locust Street and Fernwood, looking down the block to East Pleasant that you can see just down at the end of the block here. I wanted to show you one of the other parks that is so prevalent in the vintage neighborhoods, and of course if you're at all familiar with Davenport, you know the park that I'm talking about is the Duck Creek Park. And of course, parks in the vintage neighborhoods come in all different shapes and sizes. And the amazing part of living in and around the vintage homes is that you get to take advantage of these beautiful, beautiful parks. We've looked already at Lindsay Park and took a look at Prospect Park. Lindsay is a fair-sized park, but obviously Duck Creek is a much bigger and reaches out to a much broader group of people because of the lilac gardens, which you can see back over here where the gazebo is. We're going to take a minute and look at the golf courses, or the golf course, excuse me, the golf course, which is here in the park as well. And of course, there's these just lush green areas. Again, the lilac garden is back over here, and you can see the gazebo for the lilac garden. And boy, is it beautiful in the springtime when everything is in full bloom. But one of my favorite places, and I'm going to walk you over to this spot, is just past the lilac gardens, going down toward the golf course. And I kind of ran across it by accident one day because it kind of sets up on a hill, and if you don't know that it's there, a lot of times you'll just drive right by it. Matter of fact, I don't know. There's somebody up here now. It's the first person in all the time I've been coming that is even been up on the patio. And there's a beautiful wood deck up here, a nice place to come and sit down and visit. The gentleman that's there, I'm sure, doesn't necessarily want to be on camera, and so I'm going to just stand this far away and let you see this beautiful area. It's got a beautiful big giant tree that's here for shade, and the deck runs all the way around it, and it's just a nice place to come and sit, to have a nice rest, and to be thrilled with the day. Just around the corner over here, of course, we know the landmark for Duck Creek Park. By the way, I'm a golfer, so I have to tell you, the golf course is right down the road here on the right-hand side. We'll get a picture of that in a minute. But this building is the landmark. A lot of pictures have been taken of it. And it's just a great place. If you want to have a family reunion, a party, a wedding reception, it's just called the Duck Creek Lodge. And what an amazing place. And of course, also down the road that I just showed you a minute ago, if you go a little bit further, you run into some pavilions for lunches, for picnics. There is a softball diamond down there, and around the corner, back up behind the little deck that I showed you through the trees, there are even some tennis courts in the park. And so this is an amazing place. But again, I look at it from not only the fact that it's a beautiful park, but that it's a beautiful park that's surrounded, at least on two sides, by vintage homes. And of course, if you're looking to downsize and you want a great place to come where you're going to have a nice place to run with your dogs, a nice place to just come and relax in the shade, as we just walked underneath the shade of another beautiful, beautiful tree, or if you really have a burden to try out your luck at the golf course lays right out in front of us. You can't beat it. I live about 4 blocks from here And this is just a great place to come. You can get 9 holes in about an hour and a half if you're in a hurry. But you could spend the day on the driving range and the putting green and all the things that go along with it. And of course, as you come across the street here to the other side of the Locust Street, you see that you have a whole neighborhood that just are all different shapes and all different sizes, but they are all vintage in their own right and in their own way. From a typical traditional mid-century modern, you see right here on the corner, flat roof, colonial, and then just all different shapes and sizes as we move our way up the block or down the block. And of course, as we go into the neighborhoods, these properties are there as well. So if you wanted to live somewhere close to the Duck Creek Park, if you want to look into downsize to a smaller home but still give you the amenities of a big yard that you don't have to take care of, this is a great place to come and consider purchasing a house. If you want more information, give me a call. My name is Dave Wellman with Exit Realty Fireside. Thanks. Have a great day.